Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Coffee with Tea. Good morning, good morning. Yes, coffee. Hey, Camille. Hey, Tasha. Good morning, good morning. Oh, yes, that first sip of coffee will set your soul right where it needs to be. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Karim. Good morning. Hey, Mo. Netta. I always say Mo, and I know it's you, Netta. Hey, Tasha. Good morning, Robert. Good morning. Good morning. Let's give everybody 30 seconds to come in. Good morning. How's your day? How's your week going on a scale of 1 to 10? Is it Wednesday? Yes, it's hump day. How's your week going on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 not so good, 10 being great. Hey, Joanne. Hey, Yvette. Good morning, Joanne. How are you, my sister? Hey, Cinda. Hey, Phyllis. Good morning. Good morning, DL72. Hey, Nicolette. Good morning. Yvette is on the 10. I know that's right. Good morning, y'all. So, listen, I always get this question, but today I'm going to address it because somebody sent me an inbox about it again. Should you take your ex back? Now, this particular person said the ex, hello, Sophia, I see you, said the ex was out of her life for 5 years. 5 years. She said it's a long time. He popped back up, whatever, whatever. Okay. So it's a few questions I would have to ask the person because I'm never trying to tell anybody what to do. First, let's say this. Let me say this. In life, your decision should be your decision, so you can't blame anybody for whatever you get out of the outcome of the situation, right? I am where I am based on my choices. A lot of times in the past, I asked people their opinion. I went based on their opinion, so I was mad at them. I was blaming them. You told me I should, and you said I shouldn't, and now you happy with your man somewhere, and you told me to break up with my man. So my decisions are my decisions. Every decision that I make, I do have good counsel, right? I have a great coach, a great life coach, Dr. D.C. Marshall. Shout her out. Hey, D, thank you so much for everything that you do. But D don't give me answers. D asks me questions, and I have to answer the questions myself. That's what a life coach does. If your coach is telling you what to do, she shouldn't be. She should just be asking you questions like, why are you taking him back? Why are you staying there? Why? Nobody should tell you anything. So I'm not going to tell you if you should take your ex back, but I'm going to ask you some real questions. Hey, Thomas. Hey, Joanne. Nope, they're an ex because they chose to exit your life. Okay, so we gonna go into that. See, this is for my sisters to listen to, especially because my sisters, we give advice to our girlfriends. We give wrong advice. I'm just gonna say it. We give wrong advice. So you should ask your girl, if your girl ever come to you and ask you, should she take her ex back? You should ask her some questions. Please don't give her no answer, no advice. Just ask some questions. Number one, because I don't know this person. They only gave me vague details, but he left. It was 5 years ago that they broke up, and now he coming back, and she wants to know if she should allow him back in her life. And I have exes. First of all, first question is, how old were you guys? Because I got to ask questions. Maybe they were 16, 17, 20. Maybe they just were not mature enough for a relationship in that season of their life. I need to figure out, and I need you to tell me, sis, why did you guys break up? Was it infidelity? Can you trust this person? See, we have to ask people questions because people want to put their burdens on our shoulders to give them answers, right? And then they want to blame you at the end because they don't want to take responsibility or accountability for the decisions that they're going to make. So if it's a bad decision, they get to blame somebody. So always, I'm teaching y'all today, always, 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 when someone comes to you, if you're not a professional therapist, a certified life coach, a psychiatrist, a psychologist, if this is not your profession, if this is a friend, family member, sister, girlfriend, brother, boy, your boy, and they come to you for advice, ask them the hard questions. If your boy come to you and say, yo, old girl came back in my life, she's trying to step back in, what should I do? Ask him some questions. What would you break up with her for? Because listen, people show you who they are, and when people show you who they are, you have to believe them. But there is this thing called I've matured, right? So the man you was with, maybe he went somewhere and matured. Ask him, did you get some therapy for them hands? Because was he abusive? Because I got to ask her some questions. If he was abusive, did you get some therapy for them hands? I don't know if they got kids together because sometimes kids are the factor. Well, it's 5 years and our kid. Listen, don't make your kid an excuse. Do not use your kids as an excuse. Hey, sis, do not use your kids as an excuse. This is between you and that man. I'm telling you right now, these are the questions. Why did you guys break up? Were you teenagers and just not mature enough to handle a relationship? Was he cheating? Was there any form of abuse? Hey, Levon, was there any form of abuse? So you have to ask yourself these questions. Why are you even consider taking him back? That's my question. My ex, I'm listening. And there's a scripture. What's this? Y'all know the scripture. A dog returns to his vomit and a fool commits his folly. What's the scripture? Somebody put the scripture in. It's the same thing. Would you eat your own throw up? Would you take the trash out and then go back out and sift through it to find out if it's still good? I'm not calling people trash. I'm just saying, why are you, this is a message. Stop circling back to the same, especially if there's infidelity involved. And y'all know I talk about infidelity all the time. If there's infidelity involved, get off that roller coaster ride. Because I'm just saying this. For men cheat different than women. And the brothers can inbox me, email me. My brother's on here, Oliver T. Reed. He can inbox me, email me. He can talk to me. Because I like to get it from the brothers so I can bring it back to the sisters. Because I trust the brothers. Because they tell me the truth. Because they have no vested interest in me. And there's no Proverbs 26:11. Thank you, Janelle. And there's no consequences to their actions when they tell me the truth. Ladies, if you want your man to tell you the truth, you can't have consequences to his actions when he tells you the truth. See, a man tell you the truth, you don't want to cook for him, you don't want to sleep with him, you want to punish him, and that's why they tell us these half lies. So you can tell me the truth and we can process and move forward. So to the brothers, see, brothers cheat different than women. And my mama taught me this. My mother said, when a man cheats, if it's one rat side chick, there's a whole bunch. See, the relationship I was in, right? And I'm always transparent. This is not to throw him under the bus because it's been probably 6 years since we've been together. But I hope that he has evolved and grown and got mature. But this was where we was at when I left him. It was a lot of women. It wasn't just me. He left his wife for me, right? And I left my husband for him. Whatever. We both left because we wanted to leave, so we accountable. But the truth is, it was way more than just me. There were a whole bunch of women, and we were on a roller coaster ride. Some of them probably still on a roller coaster ride with him. I don't know. I don't talk about it. I don't ask him, but whatever. Sometimes women, we're on this roller coaster. This Ferris wheel. We're at the top with this man, and the Ferris wheel goes around, and then she at the top with the man, and then the Ferris wheel goes around it. Stop circling back to these brothers that cheated. Stop circling back. Would I take my ex back? Absolutely not. Thank you, Bridget. Stop circling back. Because I kept circling back. Because I was on the Ferris wheel. Right? I was at the top, on the side, at the bottom of the top. I had to stop circling. Stop circling back when you know that there is an infidelity problem. Just because most women, if it's 4 or 2, somebody got to get off the roller coaster ride. Somebody got to get off the Ferris wheel. So I had to get off the Ferris wheel because there was more than one. So this is why I'm asking, was there infidelity involved with the ex back 5 years ago? Because the woman asked me, should I take him back? It's been 5 years and he told me he's doing great and blah, blah, this and that. Okay, well, what he do to do great? Merry-go-round, going nowhere. Right. What is he doing to do better? He said he's doing better. Well, what did he do? Did he go and get some help? Did he get a therapist? I don't know. What if he cheated on you or whatever the issue was, has that issue been dealt with because you broke up with the person for a reason? And you may never know if that issue been dealt with. And if there's trust issues, once it's an ex, normally, most of the time, unless, like I said, they was 15, 16, and then years later the person came back. So I'm not going to say that you can't get back with your ex, because if you was 15, 16 years old and then y'all broke, that really wasn't a relationship. I'm going to tell the truth. That 15, 16 years old, you wasn't mature enough to be in a relationship. Of course you did some dumb things because you were supposed to. You was 15, 16, 17, 18 years old. You were supposed to do some dumb stuff. You wasn't prepared mentally. You didn't have the self-control that you needed. So if that's the case, and you're taking an ex back from 15 and now y'all 40 and y'all ran into each other and he's single, and she's single. Can I say single? When I say single, I mean single. There's no wife, no girlfriend, no fiance. I don't know, separated. No. Single means I am not attached to anybody in any kind of way. On paper, off paper. I'm not living with my baby's mama because it's best for the kids. No. If he's single, and he circled back and y'all was together when y'all was 25 and now y'all 45 and everybody done matured, y'all got grown kids and y'all just as sick of the nonsense. Both of y'all sick of the nonsense that's out here, and we both on a level of maturity where we could talk about stuff and listen, no infidelity happen. Because once trust is affected, it's hard to be in a relationship with somebody that you lost trust in. I'm not saying that it can't be built up, because I counsel couples. I coach couples, I should say. I work with couples and they have come together and they've decided to rebuild their trust, and they're together and they're happy and everything's transparent. So it's possible, but it's so hard to trust somebody once you've been violated or once you've been betrayed by the person. So I need you to be real careful with that, because who wants to be in a relationship looking over their shoulder every day? Not me. So you got to be really careful. So ask yourself some questions. If you're asking yourself, should I take my ex back? Why did y'all break up in the first place? Has that issue been resolved? Can y'all talk about that issue? Because if you can't even talk about the issue, please keep it moving. Please keep it moving. Were you guys young and immature? How are you in your space right now, right? Possible that takes a lot of work. That's right, Netta. Who are you in your life right now? Because you're asking, should you take your ex back? Were you the problem? After that breakup, did you go get help? Do you do things for personal growth and development? Everybody on here should be doing something for personal growth and development. Every person on here, and I'm not trying to shove life coaching down your throat, whatever, certified life coaches, but everybody on here should have some form of personal growth and development. If it's a coach, a therapist, some schooling, some form of personal, and I'm not talking about book smart, because we got that. We can go get PhDs and all these letters behind it, but are you personally? See, we separate college, separate book smart. I'm talking about personally, as a person, are you growing in developing in communication, in self-control? See, this is what we do as my life coach and myself. This is what we do as life coaches. We teach personal growth and development because it's scary. And your children, please, if you have a child in your life that's about to transition into adulthood, please get them a life coach. Please, I promise you. You will save them years and years of walking in circles. I wish I got a life coach when I was 19, 20 years old. I'll be so much further, but I am where I'm supposed to be. I'm not mad. I'm good right now in my life. It took me 40-something years, but I'm okay. But some form of personal growth and development, because once we get out of our parents' house, if I'm lying, I'm flying, and raise your hand and tell me I'm a lie. There's no way to know how to be an adult. There's no school to say, okay, you're transitioning from your mom's house. We just get thrown out into the world. We the baby bird that get pushed out the nest. And we like, okay, what happens after life now? We go and we get a job. They train us for the job. They train us for the programs we're going to teach. We get spiritual. We go to church. But we're not really personally getting any help on where we're supposed to be going as a person after 18. Parental guidance, somebody should have told me. I would have let my mother parentally guide me for a lot longer. I just need somebody now, but I'm so glad that I learned about life coaching and I got my coach who asked me real questions so I make real decisions for myself. Some of y'all are making decisions based on somebody else's experiences in life. I'm a certified life coach. I don't want you to base your decision on my experience in life. I will use some of my experiences to explain to you how I got to where I am. But I need you to make decisions based on who you are and where you want to go. I help you get from where you are to where you want to go without other people's opinions and their life experiences. We were raised, each and every one of us, if you were in the house with your parent, your single mom, your dad, you were raised based on their experiences. So when we get out of the house, we need to do some personal growth and development so that we're not walking in their jacked up blueprint. And I'm not saying all our parents are jacked up, but a lot of them jacked up. And we learning from them, and we like, oh, this is the way life is supposed to be. No, that's the way life is supposed to be, based on their personal experience for them. Like my mom's life. She lost her mother at 15. So she had really no life skills. So she taught me how to be a survivor. So my mentality is, I'm a wolf. And I say this all the time about me and my cousins and my sisters. We was raised by wolves. My aunties and my mother, they had to fight in the streets. Thank you, Netta. It's 8:28. They had to fight in the streets. So we were taught survival mode. Get it the way you can. They wasn't hurtful people, but they would hurt you if they needed to. But that was based on their experience of living in the projects in Passaic and not having a mother at 15 and a father. My grandfather, God rest his soul, was a womanizer that like young girls. So they had to fight in their house with these young chicks trying to tell them what to do. Then my aunt left the younger ones to fend for themselves because they was doing what they was in survival mode. So I was raised in survival mode. I will cut you until I got the proper help to say, that's not the way you're supposed to be living. Your blueprint, no, you got the wrong blueprint. This is what you need to do. You don't know how to communicate with a person. Yeah, we was raised by wolves. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, sometimes people look at us because we look a certain way. We don't look like we came from the hood. But I promise you this. It's in there. Don't push us, don't pressure us. Because we were taught to survive. Get them before they get you. And nobody comes after that blueprint with your parent to change it and say, yo, Trey, that's not normal for you to just be popping off on everybody. And because somebody didn't put the money on the counter, you want to pop off. I had to catch myself yesterday. The man put my money on the counter like he didn't want to put it in my hand. You know, we live in these times right now where, you know, it's a lot of black and white issues, and man put the money on the counter then he started talking to me and he was real kind, but he put the money and immediately I was like, yo, he ain't want to touch my hand. So I had to catch myself. He wasn't even thinking that way. I'm trying to tell y'all because I've been raised in survival mode, and that's not where I should be. So I'm not there anymore, but it will pop up. So I'm just telling you guys, listen, get your whole entire life together. That's my point. Get a coach, because we need personal growth and development. This is why you would question yourself on, should I go back to my ex? 5 years is not a lot of time for somebody to be your ex. That's another thing, ladies. Like when a man cheats on us, and for the men too. I don't think it's for the men, but I'm not going to speak for the men, but I'm going to speak for the ladies because I talk to a lot of women who have been through infidelity. When I tell you a season of separation for your man to get his life right, because for those of us who are married, I don't promote divorce. But sometimes that man needs to know, get out. Get out till you get yourself together. Until you treat me the way that I'm supposed to be treated, you got to get out. Right? And a season of separation is not 2 weeks. That's the problem with a lot of us. We take a season of separation for 2 weeks and think some ish and no. A season of separation? Nah, you ain't changed in 2 weeks, bro. Some folks ain't changed in 5 years. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Hey, Lonnie. You can't see the video? Go back out and come back in. Hey, Carol. Hey, Kim. Hey, Brandy. Listen, I hope this helps somebody because I got to go. I'm on my way to the gym. I'm trying to get in the gym and get out so I can have my whole day. So I hope this helps somebody. If you have any questions, email me, trey@treykearney.com. If you are looking for a certified life coach to get your whole entire life together, to give you some personal growth and development, email me. Go to my website, schedule a session. I promise you. Oh, in the recovery room. That is my program for personal growth and development, the recovery room. Go sign up today. We start on Monday. We got our information call this Monday, and we officially start on Monday, the recovery room. It's all about accountability on your part, how to make productive, good decisions for yourself. Stop using other people's opinions and other people's experiences to make your decisions, and ask yourself some real questions. Hey, girl, and ask yourself some real questions. If a person came back in your life, I wish we were near each other. I would go. I know you would, Netta. If a person just came back into your life that was your ex. See, sometimes people will come into your life from the past that you didn't sleep with, you didn't have no personal relationship with, like a romantic, and they might come into your life. That's good. Y'all ain't break up or have no beef. But if it's your ex, I need you to ask yourself some questions. Number one, why did we break up? That's really the only question you really need to ask yourself. Why did we break up? And why am I considering taking this person back? Because if you broke up because of something distance, long distance relationship, I can't take this no more. Now he's in town and y'all, that's something different. This is why you got to ask yourself, why did we break up? If it was some foolishness involved, the foolishness is probably still involved. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. It's a personal preference. I'm not. I know that's right, Ruby. It is. But like I said, never ever make your decision based on somebody else's opinion, because you'll lay in the bed at night and you'll blame them. Well, this person said this and that. But when you make a solid decision on your own, you can lay in that bed and be comfortable in who you are, where you are, when you're not thinking about, oh, well, so-and-so is in bed with her man and she gonna tell me to break up with my man, or such and such told me to stay with this fool and now I'm up in here and he running the streets again. No. Make the decision for yourself. Weigh the pros and the cons. Write down the facts. Girl, I got one that will blow your mind. Well, email me, girl, so we can talk about it. You need to come on. Tomorrow, email me and we can do this tomorrow morning, because I got to go. It's 8:34. I'm off at 8:30 and I got to go to the gym. But weigh the pros and the cons. State the facts, not your feelings. Your feelings, the Bible says your feelings are wicked. Because if you had good chemistry with them and good sex and that person pop up, your vagina will tell you to take him back. Or your penis will tell you to take her back. And that's not what you don't want to think down there. You want to be clear and think up here. So many of us stay in toxic relationships because the sex is good. I'm just trying to tell y'all. Y'all know I keep it 100% real. Don't let your penis or your vagina have you in a relationship way too long. Because good sex will have you effed up in the head. It will have you somewhere in the matrix for 12 to 13 years. And then in the end, guess what you'll find out? That there was better sex with somebody else. And now you can't even take that back. You can't get your time back. You can't get your vagina back. You just done wasted 12 years of your life over something that wasn't even worth it. Because you kept taking this person back. And I'm speaking from experience. Taking them back, letting them go. Taking them back. Stop talking about me. Girl, that's all of us. That's why we here. Taking them back, letting them go. Taking them back, letting them go. No. I let you go, I let you go. That's friendship. If you show me that you are not loyal, That's so we not only talking about intimate relationships right now. We talking about friends and family. And family don't go nowhere. Raise the hand raised. I see, ladies, stop. Go to the recovery room. You need the recovery room. I needed my coach. I went to my coach for spiritual growth and personal development. And when I figured out who I was, I finally got off the Ferris wheel. I said, girl, you belong on the top all the time. You belong up on top. You don't belong on the side, on the bottom, on the left. You belong on the top all the time. What is you doing? But I did not know myself. So when you're going back and forth with somebody that's toxic, you're toxic too, first of all. And you have to get the help that you need. I'm telling you, being in a relationship with somebody, trying to get out, you need support. That's what the recovery room is for, to make a conscious, clear decision on if I'm going to stay through this mess and work through it, or if I'm getting off this Ferris wheel, this roller coaster ride, because I can't take another up or down. So go check it out on my website, www.traykearney.com, TRAYKEARNEY, www.traykearney.com, and get my book, ladies. If you've been scorned, if your heart is broke, if you're bitter, if you need some help, go get my book. It's Healing Time, Restoring Hope in Women After Infidelity. And of course, you guys know I got the book, It's Healing Time, Men Hurt Too. Who would have thought I was going to be a 2-time author? Not me, but I am. So get the help that you need right now. Trust me, I'm telling y'all, a lot of y'all don't think it, but certified life coaches work. It's a lot of life coaches out here, right? Go do your homework. Everybody ain't a life coach. Hey, Karen. Hey, Kimberly. Thank you, Kimberly. Everybody out here everybody out here ain't a life coach. Everybody ain't do their work. You can't be like, Would you hire? Listen, and this is no shame. This is no shame, no shade to the big personal trainers. But would you hire a personal trainer that wasn't in shape? I see this person of mine. Be quiet. Zip your lip. Don't you dare do that. But I wouldn't hire a personal trainer that wasn't in shape. Because clearly you don't have the formula. Because I don't know if it's your meal plans, but I don't want you telling me to do something that you haven't done. So I'm here because I healed from the devastation of infidelity. I'm still reading my packet. Keep going over it. Good. See, Lonnie got the workbooks from the recovery room. I give resources. There's 4 workbooks and you can keep them forever as a resource to keep you moving forward. Because I got to go back to my own workbooks. I got to go back to my own book. I got to locate myself sometimes and say, where are you? Get your whole life together. One day I would like to give my testimony. Please send me a testimonial. I can bring you on camera too. Are you still in the recovery room Facebook group? Because I invited everybody to the information call that we had. And I'm going to invite you guys too to the recovery room. If you want to do it again, sometimes you need a refresher. And I have different material, so you're more than welcome to. Everybody's not a life coach. Girl, yeah, no, everybody's not. Listen, everybody's not a life coach. Everybody's not a business coach. Everybody's not a fitness coach. I'm just telling you, the recovery room is my program, Kim. Go to my website, www.treykearney.com. You have to check people's credentials. Because if you want a person that works with your finances, they can't have a penny in the bank. Because they don't know how to balance a checkbook. So they can't teach you. Tiffany the Budgetnista, I don't know if you guys know her, but she's somebody that I follow. She's a very good, a wonderful person. And she got her finances together. She went from bankrupt to buying houses cash. That's what I'm talking about. I can see the fruit. I know that Tiffany the Budgetnista know what she's doing when it comes to money. So you can't be my financial coach if your bank account is at 0. Because how you going to get me from where you can't get from? You can't be my business coach if your business is not flourishing. I'm sorry, how you going to tell me how to run my business and your business is not good? I haven't joined the recovery room yet, but this morning's video has made me a new person. Please join, Joanne. Let's go, girl. We start on Monday. I'll send you the information packet. I'll send you the recording of the info session, and we can get you right where you need to be because everybody deserves to be happy. So I got to go. Remember what I tell you at the end of all my broadcasts. You deserve the best. Yes, I'm talking to you. You deserve the best. Now go get it. Peace and blessings. And remember Psalm 147:3. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Psalm 147:3. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Tea. And that's me. Peace. I love y'all. Have a wonderful day. And join the recovery room right now, ladies and gentlemen. Go join now. I'm telling you, it will change your life. Because I'm a life changer. Love y'all.